Hello, welcome back to my channel. Hope that y'all are having a good one. We're gonna jump right into today's video, and it's actually going to be my nighttime skincare routine. I've talked to a couple of friends, they've asked for it, and I figured let's go ahead and film it. So we're gonna jump into the spare bathroom. I'm gonna walk you guys through all of the products that I use from start to finish, and then some of those that I use so often, maybe once a week, maybe once every other week, and just kind of go through things, have a good time. So put your feet up, relax, and let's jump into the video. The first thing that I want to do is go ahead and throw up my hair. So I like to just get my hair out of my face, and it's up right now, but we put it up in a sloppy bun. We throw this thing on. It's from Amazon. I'm gonna be doing like products I'm loving here shortly, and I'm gonna talk a lot about these because they are my go-to these days. So stay tuned for that video in the next couple of weeks. Ain't she cute? I'm telling you, these things are, trying not to curse, but you know what I want to say. Okay, so we're gonna take off our Apple Watch and let's get down to business. First product we have is the Green Clean Cleansing Balm from Farmacy. Looks like this when you take off the cap. And then what's really awesome about it is it has like a little pot, but when you buy the large size, you get this stick that you can use to scoop it in. I definitely do the double cleanse with this and then with a cleanser as well. This is my first cleansing balm that I've actually used, and I started off with a small size and then I just loved it so much. I love the smell of it. I think it removes my makeup, and I'm talking like heavy makeup days, this will take it all off. So it is definitely a staple in my routine. So we're gonna start with this, rinse it off, show you guys what my face looks like, and then we will jump to my second cleanse. And I use about that much. Might be too much, might not be. I think it's fine. But if I have more makeup on, I would say that I might need a little bit more, but I think for today, this should be just fine. So it starts off, I don't really know how to explain the consistency. So it starts off in a solid form, but the second it touches your face, it really just melts everything away. And I think it does a really good job of taking off eye makeup. Make sure you get your neck, just in case you put makeup on there to, you know, blend everything out, because we do want to wash everything. And just making sure that I get my mascara off. I know these are the best facial expressions. You can just see it's peeling it all away, as evidenced by all the dark smoosh all over my face. Let's rinse her off. We'll be right back. All right, here's my skin after my first cleanse. Bun's still on point. Not gonna lie, I still got some water in my eye because y'all a little foggy. But let's jump into my second cleanse. So if y'all aren't familiar with skincare, generally speaking, when you wear makeup, it is helpful to do a double cleanse. A lot of people just use a makeup wipe and then maybe wash their face. Same concept, but for me, I use the cleansing balm. I traditionally try and stay away from makeup wipes for the most part, or use them for different purposes. And then I go in with a cleanser. So cleanser that I'm using, that I've been loving this line lately, it will be in the products that I'm loving video coming up soon, is the Roche Posay Toleraine Purifying Foaming Cleanser. I have the 13.5 fluid ounce one, and this is specifically good for people with normal to oily skin to help fight acne breakouts, but it's also good for sensitive skin. And I've been using this a lot, and I actually really like it. In case y'all don't see, my bottle is almost empty. And then I'm also going to be going in with my Clairsonic. So here's the thing about these. They do a really good job, but the problem that a lot of people have with them is that it's too harsh on their skin for use every day. And I actually went through this where I was using this a lot and my skin actually got worse. I had oily skin, but this was like drying out, and it was a total mess and a complete cluster. So what I did was bought these cashmere brush heads, and this is actually incredibly soft, and I don't use this all the time, probably a couple times a week, or only in the morning, but not in the morning and at night, or vice versa. So for today, we're going to use that at night. I have this, and then I also have a Foreo, and I keep my Foreo in the shower, but then I keep this on our counter sink just because I don't want this to be constantly apt to getting wet. I like both of them. I think that this is a good product. Momentary pause. So Taylor Wynn just commented on my Insta comment that I left her, and she's so nice. That just makes me really happy. As someone that is like starting out on YouTube and is just a little lost in this world and is trying to figure out, it's very nice to see like she engages and she's got a pretty big following. Taylor Wynn, you're the best. Thank you. But like I was saying, I do really like this. I think there are cheaper alternatives. I know my Foreo is maybe a fourth of how expensive this was. All right, I'm gonna go wash my face and I will be right back. If you decide that you like it, make sure that you don't push too hard. Like, you just want to kind of glide. And the cool thing about this one, it has a timer that tells me when to wash my face where and for how long, so you really don't have to think about it. The first beep was my forehead. Now I'm doing my nose and my chin. Next beep will be one cheek, right there. And I'll also get part of my neck. And then the last beep will be for the other cheek. So it's really just removes the guessing. I will say that Foreo also does this too. I'm gonna do a morning skincare routine. And when I do my morning routine, oh, and we're done. When I do my morning routine, I'll use the Foreo just so you guys can see a comparison of both. But like I said, as you guys can tell, it definitely gets foamy. All right, gonna go rinse now. Y'all, I done made a mess. Whenever you're drying your face, it is best practice to pat, not rub. So I'm trying to be better at that because sometimes you just get in there and you just want to go to town and rub. So there is my skin. Still dealing with some acne flare-ups, I swear. I can't win these days. I don't know what is going on. This whole quarantine thing done got my face messed up. Generally, the next step in my skincare routine would be to use what I call a toner. It's not really a toner, but for me it works. And that is the Caudalie Grape spray. It's a water spray. It's like 20 bucks for a pretty big can from Sephora. I will put a picture here. I really like that. I think it's basic and it just gives my skin a little bit of hydration, but it's nothing too crazy. However, for today, I am feeling a little more extra and I'm gonna go in with a face mask. So the face masks that I've been loving lately are the Aztec Secret Healing Clay Mask and then the TLC Babyfacial from Drunk Elephant. I did made a mess, so we're not gonna open this again, but this is a powder. You mix it with water or with apple cider vinegar. I've never done this with apple cider vinegar. I've only ever done it with water. And you basically mix equal parts water, equal parts this into a paste, lather on your face 5 to 10 minutes, and then you're good to go. It's gonna harden and it's gonna be like if you had, what I think at least, if you had Botox done where it makes like your face super stiff and you can't move it, that's what this feels like. And I personally really like it, but might not be for everyone. You never know. Other one that I'm liking is this Babyfacial, which is an AHA, BHA face mask. Here's the thing, this is a half a fluid ounce and it was $28. I think the full size one, it's like $70 to $90. I'll put it right here what the actual cost is. I really like this. My caveat will be, apparently The Ordinary has one that is pretty much a dupe with the exception of it looking very different upon application. So this one is gonna look like I don't have anything on my face really, and I'm gonna put it on in a second. Ordinary one, from what I've seen, it looks like you were in a bloodbath and you've been massacred because there is a lot that happens on your face. But I like this. I think what ends up happening is it brings a lot of my acne to the surface. I might end up purging at first, but then normally they tend to clear up pretty quickly after that. So we're gonna go ahead and use that today. Show you all what it looks like before, after. We'll rinse it off and then do the rest of the routine. So when I put this on, I literally do that much. Like a dime size amount. And then I'm gonna take it, put it on 2 of my fingers, and just go ahead and spot where I want it to go on, and then start to rub it in. The directions say a really thin layer, so that is what I shall do. You really can't tell, right? Like you really can't tell that it's on. I'd be interested to do 2 weeks using this, 2 weeks using The Ordinary, and see which one I like better. Maybe that's a video idea for the future. But okay, we're gonna let this sit 15 to 20 minutes. I'm gonna rinse it off, and then I will show you guys the after and wrap up my skincare routine. Okay, it has been about 20 minutes. I'm gonna wash this off and then we'll run through the rest of my routine. Nice, clean, dry skin. Okay, so generally speaking, I just use the CeraVe Facial Moisturizing Lotion. Sometimes I actually also use this in the morning because it's so lightweight. I really like this as a moisturizer. However, because I did do that face mask today, I'm gonna go in with the TULA Moisturize Repair Pressed Serum. And I actually really like this. I'm probably gonna do this, let it sit for a little bit, and then come back and add like another moisturizer on top. You don't need a lot. So I'm gonna go in with about that much. I'm gonna warm it a little bit between my fingers and then tap, tap, tap and lightly rub. And this is ultra moisturizing. I really like it. I'm gonna get a little bit more for my neck. I think this is a really nice product. I don't think it smells the best. I remember when I first got it, I was like, oh, this is a weird smell, but I have grown to rather like it now. And I think that this just does a really good job of hydrating the skin, especially after you hit it with a lot doing that face mask, because that face mask does definitely dry out your skin a little bit, I think. So for eye cream, I'm currently using the Do It All by Farmacy, and I really like this. As y'all can see, there's like nothing left. I'm scraping the bottom of the barrel here. I do need to order a new one. So for eye cream, you really actually don't need a lot. I'm just gonna go in with that much. I'm gonna get it on both of my fingers and then just tap. So with eye cream and with with any type of eye products, you have like these 3 fingers, right? Supposedly, this finger you're supposed to press eye cream in with, or anything to do with your eyes, because these are the fingers that you can apply the least amount of pressure with. So I do try to use these to the extent that I remember, but sometimes I end up using my pointer fingers as well. Last up on my skincare routine is going to be the Laneige lip sleeping mask. This is a hit or miss for a lot of people. I personally really like it. I think it's a nice product. A little goes a very, very, very long way. And voila. So then that is it for my nighttime routine. Went ahead and pulled my hair down. A couple other products that I will use if I am experiencing an acne breakout. The first one I will use is the Badescu drying lotion. I don't know if I pronounced that name right, but this drying lotion. I think this does a really good job spot treating if I feel an acne spot starting to emerge from my skin. I just take a Q-tip, get some of the pink goop on the bottom, and then just spot treat. Last up are the Cos RX Acne Pimple Master Patch. Y'all, these are phenomenal. Anywhere where you have skin breakage, go ahead and pop one of these bad boys on when you go to bed, and they will just suck the goop out of your acne pore. It's phenomenal. I can't say enough good things about this. I think this is a really great product. More in-depth detailed review and looking at the different sizes and exactly how I use it and all of that will be coming in my products I'm loving. And that is it, my friends. We are done. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today as I do my nighttime skincare routine. It is definitely a point that I am trying to make to wash my face and to cleanse my face morning and night. And I will link all of the products that I used and I mentioned today down in the description box below. If you liked what you saw today and you would like to see more, please go ahead and like and subscribe, please, and thank you. Your guys' support means so much to me, especially as I am a new YouTuber and really trying to navigate my way in this world. I don't really know how else to put it. Alrighty, I will see y'all real soon. Bye! Is the La Roche Posay, I can't pronounce this right, we're just gonna go with it. Oh, my nose is itchy. Can't find the handle. This is a powder. If y'all, oh, oops, I made a mess. As with most masks. I think this does a really good job of spot treating if I feel something coming, like if it, that doesn't sound right. Hello. I'm ready to take this thing off my face, be a little hot up in here.